Hello everyone, it is Scar and welcome back to my review of the 1 to 144 GM command. In this part of the video I will go quickly over the articulation and detail of the individual pieces, and then I'll put it all together. Let's start from the bottom. We have these nice looking legs. They are a bit plain, but it's to be expected for GM. I like them anyways. And as far as molded plastic goes, we have this desert yellow, and then we have this brown slash gray slash whatever weird color, and then we have the gray for the joints, and that's about it for molded plastic. Then you see I panel line it there, wherever I felt it needed, and there is some red there and there. You are supposed to put stickers in there, but I painted it myself. And as far as articulation goes, the knees are double jointed, but they can bend only like that, a little more than 90 degrees. And the feet is on an, if I can show you, come on, yeah, they are on a horizontal ball joint, so they just plug right in there and goes up and down, side to side, and wiggle around a bit. They don't have a wide range of motion. Then the foot cover moves up and down, and that's pretty much about it. Let's go with the waist section. Standard looking waist section. We have a front skirt molded together. You can't separate them, they are on a bar, unless you make a mod for your kit, which is probably what I'm gonna do, since I really like independent moving front skirts for some reason. I don't really know why. And side skirts move up and down, although they are gonna be limited by the torso, and that's pretty much about it. The molded colors are the same of the legs. We have the gray for the joints, this brown slash gray slash whatever, and the desert yellow, and there is some red there and there. You are supposed to put sticker. They give you 2 stickers, one for there and one for there, but I painted them myself. And these are the 2 pegs where you must plug the beam sabers in, and that's pretty much about it for the waist section. And then let's go with the torso. It will be really a quick look because it has not moving parts whatsoever. No moving neck, no fancy shoulder articulation, no, not even wiggling thruster, anything. It's just a solid piece of plastic, and it's molded in gray and in this brown weird color of before, red and desert yellow, and that's about it. Now I pin align it, and the vents, there was not a lot to do because it's a really dark color and you can't see a lot, so I did just the vents and some there on the neck, and on the backpack on the backpack, yeah, worth noting, on the backpack I did I think I did a little bit of red panel lining, so it shows a little better in my opinion. There it is really nice, and there the green spot you see there is a sticker, and I will paint it, but for some reason I didn't. I don't know, maybe I just forgot. And as you saw, the antenna is on the torso, unlike the other GMs, which I find is a really nice variation, and makes the GM command a little more unique. Let's go with the arms then. The arms are, yeah, standard looking arms, not a lot of detail. I like the fact that they did some panel lining opportunities, panel lining opportunities on the sides of the arms. Let me show if I can focus. Maybe I understood how to focus the camera. That's a big plus for me. And yeah, some paneling on the side, which I find brings up a little bit the detail. Then there on the back of the elbow, and that's pretty much about it. And for moving parts, we have the shoulder that swivel up and down, so the arm can move this far up, pretty much. Then the arms can rotate below the shoulder, bends at the elbow at one joint, about 90 degrees, maybe a little more, but in any case not so much. And the hands can rotate and wiggle around because they are on a ball joint. And yeah, you see there, I forgot to mention that you see some red there, and they don't give you a sticker for that. I just painted it myself. I don't think they give you stickers, at least. Not 100% sure. Anyway, I painted it. It's not a big deal, really. And this part also moves up and down ever so slightly, but I'm not sure it's supposed to. Maybe it's just a little bit loose in there. And that's pretty much about it for the arms. And let's finish with the head then. It's a really nice head. I really like the GM Commands head. And you have some molded detail. We have molded vents there. And there are some panel lining opportunities all around, which I did. And I did also the little Vulcan gun, and with the black marker, and everything else is molded. We have molded what do you call those? Ears? I don't know. Molded panels on the ears, and in this brownish color. And then we have a molded Ren chin, which is really nice. I love that chin, and it gives you the impression of him being a little more than a standard GM, but at the same time he does not have the V-fan and the eyes, so it's still a GM. I really like that. It's unique. I love the GM command. And then we have a really nice clear green visor, and oh, it also shows there on the front camera, so you don't have to put stickers in there. And that's pretty much about it for the head. Let's start with the accessories then, and I want to start with the interchangeable hands. They give you only 3, but I think they are enough. First of all, you will get a left holding hand, just a left. I wish they give you even a right one, but anyway. And then we have an open, dynamic, dramatic hand, which I really like. And last but not least, we have the trigger finger hand, which an index finger that is just slightly extended. Looks cool anyway. And something that I have to say is that, in my opinion, the proportions look a little bit weird. And just looking at you'll see better once it's all put together, but these hands are freaking big. They are too big for my tastes. Anyway, then they give you 2 beam saber handles, and you can either put them on the back skirt, or you can, if you have some spare ones, you can put a 1-to-100 universal century beam, and it will stay pretty secure. And they don't give you clear pink beams in this kit, so you have to have one for yourself, or unless you will be left with this thing, which is the beam saber molded into the hand. And maybe I will paint this, but even not, I mean, I most likely will use this one. And anyway, they give you the hand if you want. It's nicely detailed, and if you are willing to paint this, it will turn out okay, I believe. And it's nice that they give you hand covers for all the hands, by the way. And well, not that they are a lot of hands, but anyway, I found that was a nice touch, because with the more newer GMs and other kits, they give you a lot of hands, but they don't give you hand covers for all the hands. So yeah, plus for that. Another accessory would be the shield. It's a nicely molded shield. It's molded in 3 colors, and this brownish color, and the desert yellow and the gray on the back. All the black you see on the front there, they are just panel lining, and because in newer kits they give you these 2, how do you call those, screws. These 2 things, they give you them molded separately, so on newer kits it's a little bit more detailed, I guess. Anyway, since this is a older kit, you have to either paint them yourself or just panel line them, as I did. And there is also a little EFSF symbol molded in there, which is really nice. And that's pretty much about it for the front. And on the back, there are some details also on the back, which are really nice, and they bring a little bit the shield alive. And there we have 2 molded ammo clips for the bullpup machine gun, which I'll show later. And we have a gray handle, and as far as articulation goes, this thing can rotate and wiggle around because it's on a ball joint, and it will attach on the under part of the arms, and this will slide right into the fist, or either having just hanging on the peg. It will stay fine the same, I believe. And that's pretty much about it for the shield. Something that I want to point out about the shield though is that they give you another handle, which looks the same, but the one that I put is the one that they tell you in the instruction to put. It's made of ABS plastic, while this is made of normal plastic. I don't really know why they give you 2, but well, I guess if you for some reason don't like ABS, you can choose to put this one. And that would really be about it for the shield. And the last accessory will be the bullpup machine gun, which is a mass-produced machine gun, and yeah, it looks cool, I believe. Cool enough for a GM, and yeah, no moving parts, no removable clips, nothing, just 3 pieces of plastic put together, the 2 main parts and the barrel, and that's really about it, guys. And now let's put it all together. Yeah, so this is the GM command, almost right out of the box, and yeah, now you can see better what I was telling you before. The hands are really too big. Look at the open dynamic hand. It is, oh my god, it's too big. I want to compare, at the end of the video, I want to compare this to a master grade hand, just to see the difference. And yeah, everything else is pretty much unchanged. The articulation is, the head can go up and down ever so slightly and rotate to the side about this far until he hits the antenna, and to the other side about this far, so no problems there. Shoulder moves 360, and the arm can move up this far and rotate below the shoulder, bend at the elbow, the hands rotate and wiggle. Front skirt can move out of the way to have the leg going forward this far, and backward, not really backward, and to the side about this far. Knees are not limited whatsoever, and same goes for the fit. So let's arm this guy up, and let's start with the shield. And you can either just plug it on the underneath of the arm, or put the holding hand in there and slide the handle. Yeah, there are no changes whatsoever. It's pretty secure even without holding the handle. And then with the ball-pop machine gun, you are supposed to take apart the hand and put it in there, but I find it easier it's just to slide in there and kind of wiggle around until you got it quite right, like that. So when he's all armed up, I gotta say it looks pretty cool, and I love GMs, and this is one of my favorites. So yeah, it is exactly what I was looking for. It is a GM, and it's cool. Then if you want, you can pull off the bullpup machine gun and just put this thing in there. It doesn't look that bad really, and if you have the patience to paint this thing, it will look really good, I believe. It is, yeah, it's nicely detailed, as I said, so cool enough. But what I'm gonna do is probably just let me just remove the bullpup machine gun. It's just to take a beam saber handle and put the beam in there and just slide into the hands. And I know they don't give you a holding hand for the right hand, so you have to use the trigger finger hand if you want the beam saber to be on the right hand. But it's not really that annoying. As you see, even with the finger, it looks kind of natural. So because it's not like a lot extended, and I think it looks fine even like that. As far as posability goes, yeah, you can pull off some decent action poses, and I particularly like this one. It looks kind of intimidating in my eyes, and oh, the leg just popped out. Yeah, as I said, you can pull off some decent poses. I particularly like this one, but anyway, don't expect much more than that. And as you see, even like that, the feet are not perfectly parallel to the ground, so you might have difficulties if you want to pull off some cool action poses. But anyway, I'd say that for the price and for the time and for what the GM command is supposed to do, I think it's enough. So my final verdict, I believe it's gonna be overall positive. I really enjoyed this kit, and I like the design of the command, and I think it's perfectly recreated in this high-grade Universal Century. And so yeah, I'd say if you like GMs, pick it up. And this was Scar from MECHAVERSE.co. Hope you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe if you haven't already, of course, and I will see you at the next review. See ya.